It's time to put some skin in the game with the brand new Stream film coming from the same people who brought us the Terrifier franchise. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Well, sometimes that is better.
Before we get into this video, a real quick word from our sponsor. Oh, hello there. Have you ever tried to recreate a wonderful family vacation from your past, but then all of a sudden 4 killers show up at the hotel that you're staying at? Oh, boo-hoo. No worries, my friend. You'll be able to hunker down and play Don't Get Stabbed from RMG. This spooky card game is playable for the whole family for 3 to 5 players, where one person acts as the killer, whoever is the most evil, and everyone else plays as victims. All players take turns drawing cards. If a victim gets 3 stab cards, they die, but they can use action cards to avoid getting stabbed. Victims can also use combo cards to escape and win the game. The killer, on the other hand, has special powers. If the killer draws a stab card, they can put it back in the deck wherever they want. They can also use action and combo cards to thwart victims' attempts at staying alive. I just wanted to say that this is iced tea and lemon lime soda. This does not go together as much as you think it would. Sorry, Jason, I think I'm dumping you out, but I'm keeping the shark. I don't care what the resort says. And the little soaps in the bathroom. Slash into this killer card game by purchasing it on Amazon or don'tgetstab.com. Use promo code KillJoyJake at checkout for 10% off your order. The link for these things is in the description below. Check out Don't Get Stabbed by clicking on those links in the description of this video, and thank you so much to RMG for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the stream. And no, I'm not talking about a live stream, more like a kill stream. Let's just talk about the movie. So Stream is an upcoming 2024 horror movie coming from writer-director Michael Levy. Now this name may sound familiar if you're a fan of the Terrifier franchise, as he served as the first AD and producer on Terrifier 2, as well as Will, the exterminator guy from the first Terrifier. The plot synopsis for the film reads, when Roy and Elaine Keenan realize their family is drifting apart, they decide that something needs to be done. Roy forces his work to take a back seat, and they seize the opportunity to recreate a vacation from their past. A peaceful stay in a quaint hotel is just what they need. However, that is not what is in store for them. With 4 deranged murderers patrolling the seemingly mundane halls, the odds are definitely not in the Keenan family's favor. Roy must fight for his life and those of his family as their simple weekend getaway truly turns into a vacation to die for. Now, while horror fans may be hyped about that premise, oh, the cast list is only gonna get you more wet in the nipples. Trust me, I had to change my shirt during this video for a reason. The cast includes, let me take a breath before I get into this. Jeffrey Combs from Reanimator, Dee Wallace from E.T., Danielle Harris from Halloween 4 and Rob Zombie's Halloween, Tim Reed from Stephen King's It, Tony Todd, the Candyman, Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp, Daniel Roebuck from The Fugitive, Dave Sheridan from Scary Movie, Mark Holton, better known as Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Bob Adrian from The Conjuring 2, and David Howard Thornton from Terrifiers 1 and 2. The film includes many cast and crew members from the Terrifier franchise helping out on this one as well, including Wesley Holloway, the little kid eating the bugs and the razor blades during the dream sequence.
What happened in your face, man?
Murder.
Speaking of the crew, it also features Damien Leone, the Terrifier 2 writer and director, doing the special effects for this one, meaning we're going to have some pretty gnarly kills here. Phil Falcone, George Stuber, Steve Della Sala, and Jason Levy are also working on this project, mostly as producers, but Jason Levy here is playing our first killer. And of course, like I already said, Michael Levy's the writer and director of this one. Michael will be joining me for a live stream to talk about this film next Wednesday, the 25th. It's gonna be an earlier one at 11 a.m., but do not miss it. It's gonna be a really fun time. Paul Wiley, the guitarist for Marilyn Manson, is also doing the score for this film, just like how he did with Terrifier 2. Lots of Terrifier folks working on this one, so you know it's going to be of quality. Now, over the last few years or so, there's been a lot of little updates about Stream that I've been trying to cover here and there. There was a clip that came out like over a year ago where Danielle Harris goes up to her hotel door and she's being stalked by one of the killers. It's really creepy and fun and really sets the tone for what this movie's going to be. Basically, a bunch of horror icons getting attacked by other horror icons. The trailer perfectly harmonizes with that as well, showing us many little teases at brutal kills that are to come in this one. Michael has told me a few things about the third act that I definitely should not say here, but I am just very excited for you guys to see this. Oh my god, it is gonna be good. Speaking of which, when are we gonna see this bad boy? Well, technically we don't have a release date yet, but we do know it's coming out in early 2024, or at least before the release of Terrifier Terrifier 3. I imagine they're not gonna sandwich both of these movies together and be like, bam, one Terrifier thing coming out, then bam, Terrifier 3. That's just gonna be like insanity. So I imagine we probably get it sometime in like May of next year. You know, no promises, that's just me speculating. But if Terrifier 3 is tentatively scheduled to come out in probably October or the back half of 2024, I imagine that stream will come out in early 2024. Either way, I am ready to put some skin in the game. I am absolutely hyped for this film, but what do you guys think about Stream? Are you excited to see the Expendables of horror, essentially, which is made by horror fans for horror fans? Because I am. Leave me something about this film in the comments below, though. Thank you all so much for watching this little Everything We Know So Far video on Stream, the brand new movie from Michael Levy. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content in the future. Please consider supporting this page on Patreon if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.